Hey guys, how's it going? So we're gonna smoke some chicken with pecan wood. I've got my electric smoker and I've got my charcoal smoker, but this time I'm gonna use my electric smoker. I'm gonna show you how it works in a minute, but it's gonna come out really good. I'm gonna give you the recipe and it is gonna come out amazing. And it's really simple to do. Anybody can do it. Okay, so here's my master built smoker. So on the top, it's got all the controls. There's a control panel here. And so whenever you go to turn it on, it's going to give you the temp. And so you set the temp, you can go up, up. So the temp, you can go up or go back. But you set your temp at whatever you want your temp to be. So let's say we'll do 266, and I'm going to set it for 4, oh, and I'm going to go 24 hours. So we're going to set it for about 4 hours, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the button again. And boom, now we're heating up. So whenever you, by the way, here's the wood. So it's wood chips that you get. So this is pecan wood chips. And this is it right here. So what you do is on the side, they've got a little part here that you take, you put the wood chips in there. Obviously I'm just gonna put in 2, but it goes in a little slot right, and then that's pretty much it. And by the way, this is a master built smoker, and sporting goods stores sometimes sell them. The ones here in Houston or Texas do. And this is big enough. I believe this will hold about, it'll hold about 4 turkeys easy. So basically it's an electric. So you've got a element that's in here, and then right back here is where all the wood is stored. So when you put it in that side compartment, it goes in here, and then it heats up, and then you get the smoke coming up. You hit that latch, and it locks in everything. So it's going to hold in all the smoke, and just like a little bit out here at the top. And so I've got my charcoal grill, and I've got this. So my charcoal grill smoker I use for beef, your beef briskets, your beef ribs, stuff like that. But for poultry, for chicken, turkey, pork shoulder, I use this bad boy because it'll come out so juicy that the meat will fall apart. I will not do beef in here because, like a brisket, you want the brisket to slice, and it'll just fall apart if I put it in this thing. But this is really easy. Charcoal smokers, you really have to, there's a lot of work that goes into it. You're constantly, for 10 hours, you're constantly, making sure that temp is staying. Whereas with this, it's electric, so it's going to keep the temp. So right now we're already at 100 degrees right now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And so with this, all you really have to do is you just feed the wood chips in there every hour. It's as simple as that. Or whenever you start to notice that there's not any smoke coming out. But I generally have a 1 hour rule. So every hour I'm feeding this thing with chips. And believe it or not, I won't even go through half this bag. So it's pretty awesome. A charcoal grill, I've got to use big wood logs, and you're constantly, you're watching it almost every half hour because you got to make sure that temp stays. All right, so we've got our chicken quarters right here, and I've got a couple of drumsticks for the little man. So we're gonna get these things seasoned up and ready to go. So we've got our parsley, we've got our rosemary, we've got thyme, we've got lemon pepper, minced garlic, salt, and pepper. We get everything seasoned on there, and now we're going to go ahead and throw it on the smoker. And look at all the smoke coming out of this bad boy. This thing's ready to go. It's nice and hot. So I put it the closest to the element, so that way it's getting the most heat and it's getting bombarded by smoke. And we're going to leave this here for about an hour, for 2.5 hours. And it's going to get a good smoke. And every hour I'm adding wood chips. And it's going to come out so good. Now, Here's the result. Look how beautiful that this ends up coming out. Juicy. It's just covered in juice. And watch when I get the fork. It just tears apart. Look at that. So easily. And I mean, perfectly done. All right, hey guys. So it came out really, really good. Everybody loved the meal. It was so juicy, just fell apart. And there was not, I mean, there was no meat left on the bone by the time everybody got done with the food. So it turned out really well. The seasoning were really, really good. Every Thanksgiving, I actually make turkey just like this. I get the turkey, I put the seasonings on it, and I throw it in the smoker for about depending on how big the bird is, I'll put it in there anywhere from between 6 to 8 hours, depending on how big of a bird we're talking about. But I'll put it in there with the pecan wood, and it just comes out so juicy. I mean, you don't even have to brine these turkeys. They come out so juicy. And it just goes perfectly well with the dressing and everything. So definitely a vlog come November. But for now, you saw how we did pecan smoked chicken. So turned out pretty well. So you guys have a great time. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll see you guys real soon. And make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you guys real soon. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night.